As Ian picks up strength, officials in Monroe County, Florida, which includes the Florida Keys and Key West, have declared their own local state of emergency ahead of the storm. So for more, Key West Mayor Teri Johnston joining me now to discuss. So Mayor Johnston, in addition to that local state of emergency, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, as you know, has declared one across the whole state. How are you preparing for this storm, and how are you advising your residents there now in Key West to prepare?
Well, we have started our preparations about 2 days ago. And of course, all of our residents are buttoning up their homes, and that includes storm shutters and taking anything that could be a flying projectile in high winds out of their yard, making sure that they've got enough hurricane supplies in the form of water and medicine and food, make sure all their documents are sealed up. And then for City Hall, we have been taking our non-essential vehicles and moving them to high ground. We have been cleaning out our storm drains for the last 2 days. We are certainly communicating with our liveaboards and our special needs community to make sure that they are taken care of. And we are communicating with our citizens about every 2 to 3 hours right now to keep them updated on this changing storm.
Okay, you are on top of it, that's for sure. And FEMA has already deployed a staff to Florida, as you know, food, water, generators. Has that type of aid made its way to the Keys yet? And do you think you will need all of that as well and need the FEMA support?
Well, hopefully we will not, but they have reached out to us, as well as the American Red Cross, and we know that we have some very dependable neighbors. So hopefully we will not have to count on it, and hopefully the state of Florida will not have to depend on them, but they're there for us if we need them.
All right, and as we track Hurricane Ian's path, I know you are too, Monroe County officials have said there it's still no need to evacuate the Florida Keys. The forecast right now puts that storm west of Key West. So are you sort of holding tight to that you won't have to worry about evacuations at this point?
Right. We have not issued a mandatory evacuation. We are all keeping our eye on the weather. We know how hurricanes can change in intensity and direction, so we are keeping our eye on it. Right now, we've got City Hall closed tomorrow and on Wednesday. Our emergency services are operating right now until the weather will not permit that. So we are just keeping a watch and making sure that that storm does not change direction or in intensity.
Well, I know you and all the people there of Key West are very experienced with hurricane preparation and riding out hurricanes. So, you know, as you look at this hurricane season, you know, what has it been like for you so far? And of course, your residents.
Well, it's been a very mild hurricane season. You know, we have had hurricane seasons where we've had named storms and we've had to button up the first week in June. This one has certainly been later, and so we had hoped we could escape hurricane season without a scare, but we've got one. And you know, it's good for all of us who sometimes get complacent when you're in a hurricane area. And so it's really good for us to prepare, to make sure that we've got our supplies, to make sure that our systems are in place and our communication systems. So hopefully this will pass us. Hopefully it will pass the vast majority of Florida and everyone will be safe. But we're prepared. We prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
We'll definitely stay in touch. And Mayor, I'm jealous that you are in charge of one of the most beautiful places in Florida. Your sunset celebrations, your New Year's, everything about Key West is such a remarkable place. Now I see why Hemingway had a place there. Key West Mayor. Thank you so much, Teri.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.